We are taught that biology follows a strict set of rules, but nature doesn't always obey. What happens when the genetic code decides to rewrite itself? Today, we are unlocking case files that science struggles to explain. We aren't looking at random accidents. We are analyzing the glitches in the human system that defy logic. From structural impossibilities to survival instincts that shouldn't exist, is this a system failure or the next level of human evolution? Don't just watch analyze the data with us. Drop a 1 if you think evolution is unlocking new potentials, or 0 if these are just errors in the code. Let's investigate. Joseph Williams entered the world with a rare physical difference that reshaped how he eats, communicates, and navigates everyday life. Simple actions many take for granted require patience, adaptation, and creativity for him. Yet Joseph refuses to let circumstances define his limits. By mastering sign language and developing alternative ways to connect with others, he demonstrates quiet strength and remarkable flexibility. His journey stands as a powerful reminder that human potential is not measured by physical form, but by resilience, ingenuity, and the will to keep moving forward. Beyond facing his own challenges, Joseph became a quiet source of inspiration to those around him. His outlook on life highlights the power of optimism and steady perseverance, even when circumstances are far from ordinary. Through his journey, we are reminded that differences are not signals to stop, but invitations to grow and explore inner strength. It is this mindset that allows people to build purpose, nurture hope, and move toward a future shaped by confidence and meaning. Mahogany Geter was born with a rare condition that caused one of her legs to develop differently, shaping her body in a way few people experience. Growing up, this visible difference often drew unwanted attention and misunderstanding. Yet rather than allowing those moments to diminish her spirit, Mahogany transformed them into fuel for personal growth. She learned to value herself beyond appearances and to embrace her body with confidence. Her journey stands as a powerful example that true strength comes from self-acceptance, resilience, and the courage to define your own worth. What truly sets Mahogany apart is an inner strength that refuses to be shaped by outside judgment. From an early age, she made a conscious choice not to let circumstances control her happiness or direction in life. By embracing her body fully, she challenged conventional ideas of beauty and showed that confidence can exist in many forms. Her path toward self-acceptance was demanding yet deeply empowering. Taking that courage even further, Mahogany stepped into the modeling world, an industry known for rigid ideals, turning her difference into a bold statement of authenticity and self-belief. Mahogany emerged as a model who challenged long-held stereotypes, proving that beauty is broad, inclusive, and ever-evolving. She revealed that true appeal begins on the inside with confidence, self-respect, and the courage to honor individuality. Her presence carries a quiet power that resonates with those who once felt unseen or out of place. From uncertainty to self-embrace, Mahogany's journey shines as a symbol of hope for anyone questioning their own reflection. Her story reminds us that beauty is not assigned by standards we created ourselves, by celebrating what makes us different. Francisco holds a remarkable world record for an unusually wide mouth, measured at 6.69 inches wider than a standard soda can. He first realized this rare ability during his teenage years, and it quickly became a source of fascination for many. His jaw appears to move beyond ordinary limits, capturing attention and curiosity wherever he performs. Specialists suggest this flexibility is linked to a rare connective tissue variation. Rather than seeing it as something strange, Francisco embraces his uniqueness and turns it into a source of entertainment and inspiration, reminding us that standing out can be something to celebrate rather than hide. Meet Mehmet Ozyurek from Turkey, known worldwide for a feature that instantly captures attention: an unusually long nose, measuring 8.8 centimeters over 3.4 inches. This rare trait has earned him recognition as a record holder and a place in the Guinness Book of World Records. While his appearance naturally draws curiosity, Mehmet approaches it with confidence, humor, and calm acceptance. Rather than seeing it as a limitation, he considers it a unique advantage, even suggesting it heightens his ability to sense subtle aromas others might miss. His story is a reminder that what sets us apart can also become a source of strength and identity. With an exceptionally refined sense of smell, Mehmet is often described as a real-life scent detective capable of noticing subtle aromas from distances most people would never detect. Specialists explain that this heightened sensitivity is linked to a rare biological condition that affects nasal tissue growth. Yet Mehmet never allows physical traits to define his identity. He remains socially active, enjoys meaningful moments with family and friends, and quietly inspires others through his outlook on life. His journey reminds us that individuality is not a weakness, but a natural variation that adds depth, curiosity, and beauty to the human story. Devendra Suthar, a construction worker from India, is known for a remarkable physical trait that has earned global attention. He has a total of 28 fingers with 7 on each hand and each foot. This rare variation adds unexpected challenges to everyday life, from finding suitable gloves to wearing standard footwear, often requiring specially made solutions. Yet Devendra approaches life with resilience and optimism. Rather than seeing his condition as a barrier, he has learned to adapt and even turn it into an advantage, using his distinctive hands with impressive skill in carpentry. His story highlights how adaptability and determination can transform difference into capability. Medical experts describe his condition as polydactyly, a rare genetic variation that results in more fingers and toes than usual. Rather than viewing this difference as a limitation, Devendra embraces it with pride, seeing it as a distinctive trait that sets him apart. His outlook sends a powerful message: individuality can be a source of confidence, not constraint. Beyond his craft and dedication to carpentry, he stays engaged in community life, quietly motivating others through example. Devendra's journey shows that what seems unusual at first glance can become a gateway to resilience, purpose, and untapped personal potential. Radhakant Bajpai from India is widely recognized for a feature that has grown alongside his life story: remarkably long ear hair, carefully maintained for decades. For him, it is more than an unusual trait. It represents patience, discipline, and a deep sense of personal identity. Rather than concealing what sets him apart, Radhakant embraces it with pride and consistency. His outlook encourages others to practice self-care, value individuality, and move through life with confidence. His journey reminds us that true character is shaped not by appearance standards, but by acceptance, perseverance, and the courage to stand comfortably in one's own uniqueness. Godfrey Baguma from Uganda was born with a rare condition that shaped his facial features in an uncommon way, drawing attention wherever he went. From an early age, he encountered misunderstanding and social rejection, growing up in circumstances that tested his spirit. Yet instead of allowing these experiences to define him, Godfrey chose a different path. He discovered purpose through music and performance, transforming hardship into creative expression. Performing under the name Sababi, a title he reclaimed with confidence, he turned judgment into strength. Godfrey's story is not defined by appearance, but by resilience, self-belief, and the courage to create meaning from adversity. A defining moment came when Godfrey stepped onto a public stage that challenged surface-level judgments, using the experience to highlight a deeper truth: human worth cannot be measured by appearance. This moment unexpectedly opened new paths, allowing him to enter the world of performance and share his voice with a wider audience. His singing carries warmth, emotion, and a quiet message of compassion, gently reminding listeners to look beyond the visible. Beyond professional success, his personal life reflects stability and genuine connection, reinforcing the idea that fulfillment comes from acceptance and mutual respect. Godfrey's journey stands as a powerful symbol of resilience and inner strength, proving that true value is rooted in character, spirit, and the heart. Mikel Ruffinelli is an American woman known worldwide for a rare physical distinction that earned her a place in the Guinness World Records. Her proportions have sparked widespread curiosity and surprise, drawing attention far beyond what most people experience. Yet for Mikel, this is not simply about numbers or measurements, it is a defining part of her personal journey. Rather than retreating from public view, she chooses confidence and self-respect, embracing what makes her different. As her story surfaced through candid moments shared online, it resonated globally, turning her individuality into a powerful statement about self-acceptance and living without apology. In a world where beauty is often narrowly defined by thin frames and manufactured perfection, Mikel Ruffinelli stands as a bold contradiction. With confidence and grace, she presents herself exactly as she is, turning every appearance into a quiet statement of self-respect. Her choice to wear form-fitting outfits is not about attention, but about authenticity, an expression of comfort in her own skin. When she shared that she prefers fashion to honor her body rather than reshape it, her words resonated far beyond personal style. That perspective ignited meaningful conversations around diversity, self-worth, and acceptance, encouraging many to rethink beauty not as a fixed standard, but as a reflection of individuality and confidence. Mikel's path has been marked by moments of judgment and misunderstanding, shaped by narrow views of appearance. Rather than allowing those experiences to diminish her confidence, she transformed them into a source of inner strength. By sharing her story through media and public conversations, she reached people who once felt overlooked or inadequate because of how they look. Her message centers on balance, caring for well-being, practicing self-respect, and honoring natural individuality. For Mikel, fulfillment is not defined by numbers or comparisons, but by self-acceptance and the freedom to live each day with confidence and purpose. In a time when reality is often softened by filters and edits, Mikel stands as a reminder that authenticity needs no enhancement. Real beauty lives in confidence, warmth, and the way a person carries their spirit. By embracing what sets her apart, she has become a source of encouragement for people across the world, affirming that every body deserves respect and every individual has the right to shine in their own way. Mikel Ruffinelli is not defined only by appearance, but by inner strength and self-belief. Her story gently reminds us that true beauty begins with confidence and kindness. What's your perspective? Share number 2 if her story resonates with you, or number 5 if it doesn't. And remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss future stories that challenge the way we see the world. Abul Bajandar from Bangladesh is widely known by the striking nickname, the Tree Man, a name that reflects a rare medical condition affecting his hands and feet. This condition makes many ordinary activities, those most people never think twice about, extremely challenging. Yet Abul's story is not defined by limitation, but by endurance. His daily life requires patience, adaptation, and remarkable inner strength. Through resilience and determination, he continues to face circumstances few could imagine, reminding us that the human spirit can persist even when life feels heavy and unyielding. He cannot lift his child, earn a living, or manage daily life without struggle. His existence feels like being confined within an invisible cage. Yet what sets Abu apart is his unbreakable will. He has endured numerous medical interventions, long, difficult journeys guided by science and persistence to confront a relentless condition. Specialists from many countries followed his case closely, while people across the world quietly wished for his recovery. Each procedure carried a fragile spark of possibility moments when it seemed that Abu might finally step beyond the limits imposed on him. Narrator. Our analysis concludes with a critical finding. The human body is not a fixed machine, but a dynamic system capable of impossible adjustments. These individuals aren't just rare. They are evidence of our species' infinite capacity to endure. However, a final note for the record. This dossier is intended for reference purposes constructed from working hypotheses and unverified public discourse. We invite you to deconstruct these cases with us from an objective, analytical perspective. Do not remain passive. Engage with the investigation. If you want access to more case files like this, verify your presence by hitting like and subscribe. This is Then Now Revealed signing off.